this is Juana from Life in Colors Photography. Thank you for joining me today. This is my first video actually, and I've decided to talk to you about backdrops. When I first started doing photography, choosing a backdrop seemed to be impossible. I didn't understand the differences between vinyl, fabric, PVC, polyester. There were just too many options and I just found it too confusing. So I thought I would present a few of the options to you. I went through all of them, tested to see which ones I like, which ones are the easiest to work with, in what conditions, and how I can edit them afterwards in Photoshop. Also, which ones I need to do less editing on in Photoshop. I use Photoshop, some of you may use Lightroom or other programs. Okay, so let's start. The first and the cheapest, of course, it's the vinyl backdrops. They come folded. It's a very thin material and it comes with very many wrinkles. They can start from 5 pounds onwards. This was 5 pounds for this size, but it's quite a struggle to get all the wrinkles out. Taking images with all of these wrinkles doesn't help. It doesn't make the quality of the images stand out at the end too much, and then you spend a lot of time, precious time, editing these wrinkles out. You can use an iron, but I burned a few even if I used the iron on the lowest level. You could use a wet towel on top of it and try and do it like that. I use the steamer. It works with my husband's steamer. That tends to sort the situation out 80–90%, but it's never straight, it's never 100% clear. But if you get, because I've got some bigger ones, some 7 by 5 feet, and if you manage to put your subject further enough from it, then you manage to get some of that wrinkles blurred out, and with a bit of editing it actually looks pretty good. So if you're in a rush, if you're in a low budget, if it's something you have to buy and you're not going to use again, they are a feasibly alright option. Moving upwards a bit, price-wise as well, there's some fabric based backdrops that you can go for. I found this on AliExpress. So for these ones you can buy them on Amazon, eBay, AliExpress, Wish, you know, everywhere. This one I bought from AliExpress. It's a polyester one, 100% polyester. As you can see, it has no wrinkles, really. It was triple the price, so I paid 15 pounds for this one. It's a bit stretchy, so if you actually stretch it, the wrinkles disappear completely. What you have to pay attention is, if you buy anything that has any sort of wrinkles, look at the, you know, material, the fabric, the design that it actually has, because once you have to edit this, it might be more difficult in Photoshop to do this later on. The next one I needed for a session which was going to happen in a few days. The parents love going outdoors and they wanted a mountain theme. I love doing themes. I'm all about color, all about different themes, so I always encourage my clients to do that, to ask for specific themes. They wanted up in the mountains, hiking, camping. I haven't done that before, so I couldn't find a vinyl backdrop that looked nice with mountains and the sky, that didn't look too childish or too artificial. But I looked for a tapestry, so I found this on Amazon. It was 12 pounds, I think. It is a bit shiny, the material. It's quite silky shiny, very thin. Has a bit of wrinkles, but it is a bit stretchy too, so when I put it on the wall I pulled on it and the wrinkles came out, and it came out actually nice. It was big enough to have the kids quite further up front, so with a bit of blur from the camera and in Photoshop the images turned out quite well. Material wise, we've got fabric backdrops like the ones that cake backdrops do. There are other bigger companies that do the same, and they're worth it. They're very, very good. It's a very good option, very good. The colors are very vivid, very real. Most of my clients, when I use these backdrops and I post them, don't even realize that they're not true. The props or the nature balloons, whatever they come with, printed on. They do come with a bit of wrinkles, as you see. They are a bit of elastic as well, so if you pull them a bit, they do come out, stretch out, and then in Photoshop you can also use them. You have a hole where you can put the support from your backdrop stand if you want. They come in different sizes. This is a 7x5, so almost 2 meters by 1.5, and it was roughly 40-50 pounds. It just depends, sometimes they do offers as well. Last but not the least, what I'm sitting on and what you see behind me, these are PVC backdrops. It's a much thicker material, wrinkle free. It's very beautifully printed. As you can see, the colors look really good. Again, clients cannot tell the difference. The only difference with this, or small inconvenience, is that they're quite heavy. So if you have really big ones, you need to use a lot of tape to keep it still. I tape mine to the floor. Obviously there are other ways to do it. And also when you print dark colors on it, they tend to reflect a bit, shine. So when it comes to darker colors, I do prefer fabric. It's more realistic, it absorbs, it's more matte, so that you don't have that reaction to the light with it. But if it's something bright, colorful, light, they're brilliant, they're beautiful, and they're the easiest to work with because there's no editing you have to worry about at the end. And least but not the last, seamless paper. Comes in different shapes, different sizes, different colors. Thick paper that you can obviously hang and use. This is great if you like plain images where you want the child or the subject to be in the center of the message of the image. You can also easily use textures on them afterwards if you want to put them in Photoshop, if you want to offer a different feeling to the image after in post-processing. You can do that as well. They come in different colors. They're good for maternity sessions or family sessions. I struggle with them for kids because they run around a lot, they walk around a lot, and obviously I do cake smashes and things get wet and messy and dirty, so they're not reusable. I cut it, I use it, I throw it in the bin. So one of this was 40 pounds for 11 meters long tube. So thank you for watching. I hope this was useful. Subscribe. I'm gonna make more videos from now on. I'll review different things that I found useful or not since I've started doing photography. And I would like to hear from you. If you think you would like to see anything else or hear anything else, let me know. Thanks. Bye.